How's it, everyone? There's no better day to film how to get your hosting set up for a very reasonable price than the day after there's been a huge outage of Facebook, Insta, and WhatsApp. So, for those of you that run your businesses on WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram and know you need to get a business online, your own business online, your own home that you're in control of and that you own, importantly, this video is for you. So I'm going to show you how to set up your hosting and register your domain and all of that good stuff on Name Hero, which is really what I recommend for those on a budget. As most of you will know, and I've got another YouTube video all about that, my host of choice, shall we call it, for all my clients, and especially those that have e-commerce businesses, coaching businesses, etc., is Cloudways. Now, for those of you that are on more of a budget or you're just starting out, you just want to get an alternative to your social media presence and you want to get a website live fairly reasonably priced, my next option for you would be Name Hero, which is still very affordable, but still very good. So how do you get to Name Hero? Well, first of all, you're going to go to onedaywebs.com Name Hero because you're going to be very grateful to me for filming this video for you. So if you're going to go to onedaywebs.com/name hero, you'll see the link below this video as well. And when you go there, it is going to take you to Name Hero, and it is an affiliate link. So I will make a small commission on your sale. You will also get a small discount. So we both win. So at the moment, there's a pre-Black Friday sale. Awesome. And you're going to land on the web hosting page, which is exactly where I want you to go. And you can see that these start out super reasonably. Like the starter cloud for one website is $2.69 per month. You are going to be paying this annually, just so that you know. But it really is something that's, still really quite affordable, even if you're paying it annually. So what I would recommend, because I know all of you are going to want more than one website, and you're probably going to be creating a website that's got e-commerce or an online course or something along those lines, and you really want to make sure that that is going to be, be able to really handle your website and have enough resources, I'm going to recommend that you go with Plus Cloud. Of course, you can go with Turbo Cloud if that is within your budget, but I'm making the assumption here that you are on a budget. So I'm going to recommend you go with the number 2 option, which is Plus Cloud. So you're going to go ahead and click on Order Now. And it's going to take you through. And the first thing it's going to ask you is, are we using a domain that you own, or are we going to register a new domain? So obviously, I don't know what your situation is. You may have a domain that you already own, or you may be registering a new domain. Just go along with whichever one of those options apply to you. So I'm going to go with the option of registering a new domain. That's pretty simple. If you're really starting out, you're going to need your domain name as well. So the first thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be searching for your domain name. So I am going to try and search for anything that's available to me. So unfortunately, chantaldesign.com is not available. I'm going to do something like put a hyphen, which I would never recommend. There we go, just so that we can find a domain that's available for the purposes of this demo. Okay, so Chantal design.com is available, and it's available free. And it tells me here in the small print that I'm going to be paying $13.98 USD per billing cycle. And the free offer is available for 2 and 3 years. Great. So I'm going to click on continue. Okay, so here you're going to choose your pricing options. So do you want to pay for 3 years, 2 years, 1 year? I'm on a budget and I'm still testing out this idea. So I'm going to choose the 1 year option. You can leave these unchecked. It's up to you if you would like automatic malware scanning for an additional $5, etc. Look, if you're a DIYer, I would say that one would perhaps be recommended. But because I'm not a DIYer and I'm going to put stuff in place to protect my website, I'm going to just go with the bare bones, and I'm going to say I want 1 year of hosting at $5.23 per month, and I want my SSL certificate for free, and I'm going to hit continue. Now, then it's going to ask me some information about my domain configuration. I'm going to leave these unchecked. Please read through these and obviously check anything that you think you will need in your instance. All right, so here we're going to go along to our actual order now. So you can see that the domain registration has been charged for in this case because we've chosen the 1 year option. And the free domain comes with the 2 year or the 3 year option. So if in the previous screen you had chosen the 2 year or 3 year option, you wouldn't be paying for your domain, and you would be paying for the 3 year about $169. So just over double what you pay for a year will cover you for 3 years. Now, to be honest, I don't recommend buying 3 years of hosting at a time because hosts can come and go, as it were, not in that they will disappear, but who is better at the time will change. And so that's why you'll often have experts like myself might recommend, 2 years ago, you may have watched a video with me recommending a different host, and now I'm recommending this host, and you're thinking, Chantal, what's all this flip-flopping? It's not flip-flopping. It's just that service delivery and the service that's offered by different hosts change over time. New hosts come, old hosts improve, old hosts, don't improve. They get worse, whatever the case is. And so in any given year, in any given month, who we recommend for hosting might differ. So I always recommend reaching out to your web expert and finding out from them who their best options are at the moment. So for me, if you're not on a budget, it's Cloudways. If you are on a budget, Name Hero is the way to go at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check out now. You can see here's your domain cost. Again, if you already had a domain, you wouldn't have that. And here is your cost for the first year of your hosting. It would have cost you 193 USD, but because of the discount, it's only 76 USD or whatever it is in your country. You may see different currency here. So you can go ahead down here for your billing details, and you can create a new account if you have never created an account before, or you can add this to an existing account if you have an existing account. So you're going to fill that in. You're going to choose your payment method, and you're also going to put in the details for your domain registration. So this is what people will see if they check out who owns the domain. So I'm filling in my details. I'm going to pause this video while I put in all of my payment details, etc., and then we will proceed to check out. Rightio, so I have completed all the details in the form. I am going to pay by PayPal, and now I'm going to go ahead and check out. Happy days. So there we are. We've checked out, we've paid for our hosting, and we are good to go on Name Hero. So what is the next step? You're going to go along to Home, and you're going to see your cloud over here. And there's your web hosting cloud setup. You can go in there and view details. Of course, you're going to see what it renews for, etc. What you're going to want to do to get started with creating your website is you're going to click on this link over here, which says login to your cPanel. Now, even if you set up hosting on a different host, often you're going to have that host be managed with cPanel. cPanel is just an interface that helps you to manage your website hosting, to do things on your website hosting. So off you go to your cPanel, and you're going to see this really scary looking screen. Woo! Don't be too scared. You're going to scroll down towards the bottom of the screen, and you're going to find a WordPress icon over here under the Apps Installer. You're going to go ahead and click on WordPress to install WordPress on your hosting. So you're going to click on this blue button right here that says Install Now. It's automatically going to want to install. at chantaldesign.com. You're going to click on this drop down here and make sure that you've got the one with the S selected. That's the secure one. We did sign up for the SSL certificate, if you recall, during checkout, and that means that you can have your website be secure. So I would set it up at HTTPS Chantal Design. You're going to leave this inner directory blank. You can give your site a name, just like so. You can give it a description. And over here is where you're going to enter in your admin email, your admin password, and your admin username. And this is very important. This is what you're going to actually log into your website with. So you're going to want to make sure that you copy this and make a note of it, etc. So enter in your correct email here, the email that you want to use. And you can create any admin username you want. Do not create an admin username called admin because people will be able to very easily try and hack into your website. So that's one of the things we recommend you never do, is have a username called admin. So I'm going to leave this as the default. Obviously, after filming this video, I'm going to go ahead and change this all because we don't want all of you watching this video to log into the website, do we? You're going to select your English, your language if it isn't English. You're going to leave all of the rest of this unticked and standard. You can leave all of this unticked as well. Under advanced options, you've got things like database names, etc. You can leave all of this as the default. And you can leave all of this as the default as well. It is a good idea to email yourself your installation details. So pop your email address in here, and that will send you an email with all the relevant things you need, like your logins and where you can access things, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and install WordPress. And this is going to take a moment or two. You'll see it goes through pretty quickly, and then your website's going to be ready. Can you actually believe it? So I'm going to click on this link to open the website in a new domain, and there it is. How long has this video been filming? It has been recording for all of 20 minutes, and there were some periods of time during that I paused it while I was doing payment, etc. So call it 15 minutes to get your website up. And this website is live and available at this URL right now. So that is how difficult and how easy it is to create your website. Going back to the screen, over here you will see a link that says administrative URL. Now that is where you're going to actually log into your website. If you click on that, it's going to take you through. So it's your website name -wp-admin always to get into your website. Now you're ready to start installing themes, installing plugins, etc. So my next training is going to be installing and setting up WooCommerce. And we're going to go ahead and do that now.